Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hamdan syukranillah amma ba'du. All praises to Allah Almighty, who has given us mercies and blessings that are health and good life in this world. And secondly, we never forget to convey salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who has changed our bad culture to be better in order to be able to enjoy that paradise. Okay, and at this time, I would like to present my material in individual presentation about teaching English for young learners. But firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Amiruddin. I'm from Bangkalan, Madura. And at this time, sorry, my voice is so bad now. So in this time, in this material, teaching English for young learners, I'll look for the concept of ways of my mapping. In here, we can see. Okay, in here we can see this is concept and characteristic, problem and way. The way of my mapping like this. First point in the teaching English for young learners is about the concept, and inside the concept there are characteristic and problem, and then the way to teach English for young learners. And then inside from the way you can see it, there are reading and translating for the example to teach. And and we are going to concept. The concept of teaching English for young learners. Inside the concept, the characteristic. Before we teach the young learner, we teach the young student, we have to look first whom who will be taught by us. Okay, and I take example. The elementary schools, student for the example, because it is about young learners that the beginner to study about English is, I think, elementary school that I have in former. And we can see in elementary school about the problems in them. The student in elementary school that never being seriously if they would like to study. There are half of them like not seriously. It's only they went to school just only like joking like and not serious to study. And we can if you will teach, we have to see the characteristic of the student first. If the student is obedient, the people is obedient, we will be easy to teach him and to teach them. And if the student is naughty like this, or maybe a little hard to teach them like that. But the commonly characteristic in the elementary school how do we to teach them. Indeed, it is. I take the example to I take the example to make sure how to teach English in the elementary school like this. There are reading and translating that I ever done I ever done former in elementary school. That uh, my teacher teach me about English language, natural English language lessons, and that are reading and translating. And we can see we can look first former like what we we studied we studied in the elementary school when we sung like English that the that is about implementation about translating, because in the song inside, that's uh, that's a point to about translating like melon. Oh yes, and we can, but I can't cut. Wait, I'm dizzy, sorry. That's commonly that usually when I study when I studied former in the elementary school, my teacher gave me some material about reading and translating, and we can find in the former we can find in the former about reading when our teacher gave us some story and instruct us to read the story. That's some beginning that's some beginning to teach English to young learners from reading. And then the second about translating, that's the teacher gave us like to translate about animals and also vegetables. And the example like which which I know former about the English like rabbit, in the animals, rabbit, and also cat, mouse, and chicken, snake, like it. And also the vegetable watermelon. Yes, watermelon. Yes, like this watermelon and other more. And also, yes, we can add in this way. We can add about way reading, the way of teaching English for young learners, reading, translating, and we can add one sing a song. When the when we have been in the elementary school, we often singing together by language English language. I got uh, but I forgot about how to sing a song in the natural elementary school former, which uh, which gave by my teacher. That's about translating some fruit. Yes, some fruit become a song like this, and we sing together. We sung it. Yes, we sang together for her. Yes, about it. And we will example about the teaching English for young learners like, oh yes, the example. Oh, I will include my material about teaching English for young learners. First, we have to learn first about the characteristic of the student. I took example just now about the characteristics of elementary school, and then we have to look first the problem. a problem from the elementary school, the individual one by one student. It is the obedient or it is include the obedient or naughty like that. And we have if we have found it we found it we, we are going to do the next steps to in teaching is the way and my example about reading, translating, and song to teach the young learners like it. Okay, so I'm sorry if it is my explanation about my mutual not also clear, right? Because it is my ability, like it. So maybe enough here from me. If there are any mistake from my explanation, and my spoke, my pronouns or others, I apologize. The last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, it is.